I don't think anybody. Well, I guess like people try to go viral and then sometimes they make it, but most people that are like the most viral,
they don't try.
They didn't try to do that.
I didn't try. I put a picture up with me and an American flag, just being like pointing at the storm, like Lieutenant Dan style or something, and then didn't get a whole lot of traction. Like I didn't care. I was just posting it. I had a family friend who was like, "You need to go out there and like headbang." And me and my buddy at the time thought that the "Raining Blood" song by Slayer was like Guitar Hero-esque, and we're like, "That's like hilarious, like raining blood. That's so dumb." I was like, "Oh, that'd be perfect." So I taught my dad how to use like Snapchat. The hurricane is right off the coast, and I was like, "Hey, as soon as you hear the song come in, hold the button down and just pan over to me." We did it the first time, didn't look that great. Second time, it matched perfectly for whatever freaking reason. Oh, that was funny. So I like put it on my Snapchat story, like saved it, and I was like, maybe I'll put it on Facebook. Put it on Facebook, and dude, within an hour, I had like 1 million views on it.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, what the heck is this? Like my phone like shut it off. Like all the notifications that were coming through just like blacked my phone. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. Yeah, you got this hurricane off the coast, and this thing's popping off. The Foo Fighters like retweeted it and crap. And
Foo Fighters retweeted it?
Yeah, dude, I actually got to hang out with Dave Grohl because of it.
No shit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he flew me out there.
What?
Yeah. So he actually wore on a T-shirt of me in Billboard magazine. It was pretty cool. This all happens in like a year or two. Everything's just like kind of picking up, and I was like, "That's it, I made it, but I'm still broke."
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
you're getting all this exposure, but I was like substitute teaching at the time. All these kids are like, "You're the guy from the hurricane video," and I'm
no.
like, "Yep, here's your assignment." You know, Dave was just a creative, crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
I like him a lot.
And he's, you know, the Rick Roll thing. He loves these internet like type of things, and that's where I think the video came across. The chick that runs their Twitter, their social media chick, they tweeted my name out, just all caps, no picture, no nothing. They followed me. I sent him a DM, and I was like, "Hey, I'm getting these T-shirts made. Do y'all want any?" And she like DM me back like, "Hey, don't give anybody this address, but send them to here." So anyways, sent him T-shirts, and she's like, "Yeah, I got the boys wearing them like right now." And I was like, "What?" Sure enough, like a couple weeks later, Dave Grohl sitting there with a freaking Lane Pittman T-shirt on, and I like Billboard. I was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, this is freaking nuts!"
That's
man.
amazing.
She's like, "Yeah, we'll be in contact. We want to do some like other stuff with you." And I was like, this is my golden ticket, baby. Like, let's freaking go, you know? What I ended up finding out was before the hurricane thing, I'd gotten arrested the year before for playing the national anthem.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say, and no
Yeah.
offense or anything like that, but I was like, that was the first.
That was
Viral, like-
I mean, technical viral
For Duval.
For Duval, like people here know.
So I was
know
at the beach
that.
and I remember that and seeing that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, fuck yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have video of the whole
The
incident?
whole thing.
Oh yeah, man.
Whole thing.
So-
I remember that more than anything.
Yeah.
And then, because no offense, I didn't know you.
That's
I didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's awesome. And then like just a couple years later, I'm like, that's that same guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so back to the Foo Fighters thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Dave Grohl saw the video, saw the hurricane video.
Awesome.
And then he was like, I wonder if this guy's got any more content. Went on YouTube, saw me get arrested. And he's like, that's
Oh.
the freaking coolest thing
That's-
ever. So he was going to have me play the national anthem before a Foo Fighters set. He flies me out to San Bernardino the first time. It was a festival he was putting on. It was pretty much a Dave Grohl-inspired barbecue. So he flew me out there the first time to do a promo for it. And the promo never got aired, man. And I talked to him the second time I went back out there with my brother. It just wasn't good. So he's like, it wasn't what he wanted. So he didn't put it out. But anyways, yeah, I got to hang out with Dave Grohl. There's one point I'm just on a golf cart with him talking about Nirvana. Like, it was like surreal, like just weird experience,
That's
man.
amazing, man.
This is what truly blew my mind. I got to the set early, and I'm chilling, talking to this younger kid, who's a PA, a producer assistant, and then Dave Grohl drives by in this like freaking Mac Daddy like prototype Tesla, and he's like, "Dude, that's Dave Grohl. That's Dave Grohl, bro." And I was like, I know, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you gonna like go over to say something to him? Are you gonna like introduce yourself?" And I was like, "I don't know how this works." I was like, I'm gonna play it cool and like just kind of feel it out, you know? I saw Dave get out, and he like was talking to like his videographer and like producer, like whatever. Dave sees me, completely cuts whatever he's doing, runs over to me. He goes, "Lane Pittman." I was like, "Dave Grohl." And he's like, "I saw you," and my heart skipped a beat. And I was like, "That's not how this works." I was like, "Give me a hug, man." He was like, we brought it in. I was like, "Dude, oh my gosh, this is awesome." So this is kind of like what ended up happening with this whole story, though. So supposed to open up for the Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Supposed to open up as I'm about to leave. And someone, Slayer's manager, had kind of broke that kind of to me a little bit that I was going to be playing. And I was like, he's like, you're going to be playing some festival with the Foo Fighters? And I was like, that's news to me. Like, I don't know anything about that. And he's like, what the heck? He's like, yeah, they're saying you're going to be like opening for them or playing something like the national anthem. And I was like, I don't know anything about that. You know, like that's freaking crazy. It's kind of like almost a little bit afterthought. But as I was leaving, Dave pops out of the trailer and he's like, dude, Lane, I need you to get ready, bro. And I was like, what? He's like, you're going to be playing in front of like 30,000 people, dude. He's like, you're opening for the Foo Fighters. And I was like, my dreams come true. My dreams come true, man. That's like every musician's like, it's like something out of a movie. You know, like.
Do you practice it at all?
Every freaking day.
Yeah.
Every freaking day I practice that. I was like, I am not botching this in front of like 20,000 people.
Yeah.
And so literally the weekend before, or like this is when Trump was the president. Dadgummit, dude. He started calling all the NFL players SOBs for kneeling for the national anthem. It's a controversial topic, obviously. But I was like, that might have just done it for me. It wasn't as much of a controversial topic until it was brought into light on that scale. I'm going out to super liberal California, who's obviously going to be like, F the national anthem. Like, you know, maybe not forever, but right then and there, that vibe was very much like that. Dude, this might have just screwed it for me. It might have just screwed it for me, man.
No.
And so me and my brother, we're still flying out there, still going out there. Everything's all cool. I think one of their stage manager, I had to ask them, I was like, what time am I playing the anthem? What am I doing? I need to know. 'Cause I need to mentally prepare.
Need to, yeah.
I got to warm up on Dave Grohl's guitar, got to play, got to do everything. The stage manager was like, I don't know anything about it, a national anthem. Like, no one said anything about it. And I was like, this does not look good, you know? And so literally, I'm about to walk up and grab Dave's guitar, and the stage manager looks at me. My brother's got an American flag in his hand. He looks at me, he goes,
Oh
goes,
my
nope.
God.
Dude, I about wanted to cry. I about wanted to cry.
I felt that feeling
I
when you
about
were telling
wanted
me
to
this
cry.
story.
Man.
Oh my
I
God.
about wanted to cry, dude. And I remember me and my brother were just like, are you freaking joking me? And I mean, I kind of had a feeling. It was such a hot topic. Like, a media outlet could have ran with it. Foo Fighters are supporting Donald Trump. Dave Grohl's obviously super left. You know? And so they're probably like, look, man, probably not the best idea to do this right now. The vibe around that time and the social media, and especially Twitter, kind of nuked it for me. I completely believe in God's timing. I believe in all that stuff. And I was like, there's a reason. You know, I can't see it right now, but I can either be like freaking pissed about this, or I can build my character from it. And it was a tough pill to swallow, dude. It was a tough pill to swallow, man.
Shit.
It wasn't a complete wash though. I got to look at the bright side. They flew Joe Perry in from Aerosmith.
Okay.
In a helicopter. I got to jam with Joe Perry.
Cool.
Oh, that's dope.
I got to jam with Joe
No big
Perry.
deal.
I got to jam with Taylor Hawkins, Chris Shiflett. I got to jam with
Yeah.
I got to jam with all of those dudes on Pat Smear's guitar. Okay, the Foo Fighters, everywhere they go, they always have a jam room at their shows. So they had the jam room in there, and Joe Perry goes in there. And they were going to play a Beatles song with, who's the guy from Oasis?
One of the brothers.
One of the brothers.
I
So
don't
Oasis
know.
was on the bill. I lost a lot of respect for that band after this.
Well.
Dude did not even show up. He did not even show up to practice with the Foo Fighters. They were going to do a Beatles song. And they were going to do Come Together, I think. Dude did not even practice the song. Did not even show up. Ghosted Dave. I was like, the audacity.
How do
you know,
you
like,
big time
how
the
do you-
Foo Fighters?
How do you ghost Dave Grohl?
I want to know who's got more records sold, Oasis or Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
For
The Foo-
sure.
I mean, maybe, okay, definitely in America, the Foo Fighters do. If you
The
don't
Foo
have
Fighters
records
sold more records.
Yeah. Yeah,
100%.
I would
I
say.
don't think so.
I think so, dude. I think so. I mean,
100% the Foo
I'm not
Fighters.
trying to say it
I'm
was a
looking
nice
it up.
saying. Yeah, go ahead and look it up. I don't understand it. You've got so much to lose, and you're just like, fuck it. I'm not going to fucking do this. Like, I just would never do that. Did you look it up, Jamie?
Yeah, I did look it up.
And who has more records?
Oasis.
Oh, wow! Look, I'm fucking right. For once or all the time.
By like a lot, too.
by a lot. Oh wait, that's supposed to
yeah.
be big in Europe.
Oasis, well, no. The U.S. alone, they sold 40
Thank
million records.
you.
Wow.
Foo Fighters sold worldwide 30.
Thank
and then Oasis had
you.
worldwide 70 million.
Yeah,
That's,
fucking.
dude, that's
like,
kind of wild,
stop.
man.
Just stop
That's kinda
doubting.
wild.
Just stop doubting me.
That's
You're
kind of
wrong
wild,
about a
dude.
lot of
See,
things.
I don't care at all about Oasis though. I mean, I don't. I mean, look, it's
just-
cool.
it's more of a
like, I'm
pop
glad they're
thing.
successful,
And
but
I'm not even trying to say anything about.
what's an Oasis song? What song?
Wonderwall.
Oh my gosh!
Like literally
Okay,
more than
what?
half of the records
That's
sold
probably
were from
what
that
it is,
record.
dude. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.